Why does the mic always revert to the system sounds? Why does it do that? God damn it. Thanks for that, Sammy. I've been talking my ass off here. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, welcome to Warcraft. Gonna level an orc. Don't know why. Well, I do know why. I want the heritage armor. I was just talking about the whole how long I've been playing this game. I've been playing it from the Until Classic, play through Endgame of Cataclysm. After Cataclysm came Pandaria. I stopped before that. After Cataclysm, what was after Cataclysm? I don't know. Warcraft expansions in order. Thank you. Mr. Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor. Okay, so I started with Cataclysm. I went didn't do Mr. Pandaria. I did the tail end of Warlords of Draenor, but not hardcore. I just did the leveling thing. Then I started back in Legion. Did it to like 2 expansions in or something. Then stopped. I came back with Battle of Azeroth. Did the Looking for Good. I wasn't in a guild anymore. So I didn't do like hardcore raiding or something. Just do the Looking for Good thing. And then Shadowlands, same thing. Play through all the Shadowlands, and then stopped for a bit. Came back with the new expansion, the Dragonflight thing. It's okay. I don't know. The thing is that Dragonflight doesn't have the impact anymore of the previous expansions. But anyway, they got into heritage armors. Got all of them except for the human and the orc. I never made a human high level. Well, I made a human high level, but it was in, I think, Cataclysm that I stopped leveling her. And an orc. Never made an orc. Never a high level orc. So, we're gonna make an orc. And I'm going to make a hunter. And I'm going to call it David Bowie. Get it with it. Yeah. I don't know. Sure. But we need to have the eye thing. Because David Bowie had... Ooh, Jesus, blind. And one different eye color. Sure, let's go turquoise. I don't want the beginning leveling thing because that's boring as fuck. So let's use the normal one. So my main character in the
Great Cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source.
Well, that didn't work.
In his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way.
Yeah, that worked out.
A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
Okay. Oh god, my interface. That's the thing that I didn't like about this expansion, the whole interface thing. Just give me the normal, like, vanilla settings. Don't need you, don't need Healbot. I'm not a healer. I know it's fun to be the healer though. It's a pretty easy job. So okay. what the plan is that I want to get it to, I think level 50 is the minimum requirement for the heritage armor. And I'm just gonna level without going into dungeons, unless I get a specific quest to go into dungeons. I don't. No, I don't want people in. I don't like people. I don't want people. But I do want to kind of power level, so I want to have the heritage armor. Even though it looks like shit. No. I only have the gun. Really? God damn it. I don't like guns. I like bows. Basically all the same. Let's go master. No, mastery's bullshit. Haste. There we go. No. Out. Returning champion, heal yourself. Don't care. Haste is nice. Do want that one. That was fun. Yeah, let's get that one. Okay. No, I don't want a Hearthstone. Jeez. Oh, it's a shaman armor. Okay. Sure. Yeah, it's orcish. Oh god, do I have to? Okay, well, fine. I'll do the quest lines. Okay, finally, you're of age, David Bowie. Of the age of battle in the name of the Horde to conquer the glory of the War Chief. Yes, you'll do nicely. No doubt you wish to have a great dragon or demon to strangle it with your bare hands, but perhaps it's wise to start with something less dangerous. Report to Gurnak. You should be able to assign a task better suited for a young hunter. You find him seated at the fire behind me.
Go forth in victory.
Hey, what up, Gurnak? Gornak. Sorry, don't got a handle on your accents yet. Another one of Kultuk's recruits. The sorry state of affair we find ourselves in. It's best for the Horde we can produce. No matter, by the way, we think you're ready to leave the valley. You'll be proud of warrior of the Horde. First order of business, we'll put the little strength to your backbone. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt the Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. Thank you very much. I believe that you will be more used to us slaughtering the boars you'll find in the farms to the north and the northeast of here.
For the Horde.
Coolio. So, what do I actually never played a... Well, I played the Orc a bit. I tried it out. Hold on, let me get the action bars. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Blood Fury... I only have steady shot? Really? Huh. What do you know? Blood Fury. Increase attack power back. Okay. Whee! So I've been playing this a long time. And it's complicated. It's a complicated thing. It's a game that it does take up your time if you want to play it like really hardcore and do all the content and stay on target. Yeah, you'll get lost in it. That's I was in a while. This is the thing that I don't know, come back to every now and again. And I get bored of it occasionally, and I stop, and then I come back because I see some story elements, or a new DLC, or a new patch come out. This outfit doesn't go with this gun. I'm done. I don't know. I don't know if people actually like this content. I don't care. I like it. But yeah, it's a complicated relationship I have with this game. It's nice to relax to. I like coming home and just putting this on and just endlessly quests or do dailies or be a boring fuck. It's nice. I level a lot of alts, and that's the most fun thing I think in this game. It's just the leveling. The end game, it's okay. If you've seen the raids, it's fine. I'm honestly do it for the story reasons. Oh shit! I didn't read the questline. Sorry. I'm sure you get a lot out of the you know what? Fuck the questline. I'm just gonna babble. It's not like it's very high end story in here. What was I talking about? Don't know. Also, this is basically a exercise on if I can get the keep conversation going through the stream. Just keep it being entertaining, I suppose. Not that I am that very entertaining to begin with, but you know, I have my moments. But anyway, yeah, I like to play this game just as a, I don't know, comfort food. Just relaxing and just going through the motions and really paying attention. Especially with the leveling. I've leveled all throughout the game. I played every expansion quest line up to the point. So I know most of the beats. I think I got every... Yeah, I got the Explorer thing. The Explorer thing meaning that I question in every area. Or get through the quest line in every area. And I've done pretty much everything there is in the game. Like I said, I didn't do the Pandaria or the what else, the Draenor intensively. So there are a couple of things in there that I don't know about. Like I said, I did the main quest line through all the areas, so I know the story of most areas. I watch a lot of lore videos as well. I like the lore videos, the Nobles, which I think is a Dutch person as well. Hello. Because of the accent. And he does a lot of lore videos. The accent's kind of grating, actually. I shouldn't say that as a Dutch person, but I don't know. I can't listen to it too long. Kind of gets on my nerves because I notice it. It's weird. Also, the Flying Buttresses does the books. Got a couple of the books actually. Some of them are read through them, but mostly just audiobooks or Flying Buttresses recaps. The thing is that they do now is with the books is that they actually contain a lot of lore that is put in the game. Hold on, let me get a drink. I want to drink it. They put in the lore of the game as well, especially with the Battle of Azeroth thing, because you got the book. I got it here. Hold on. Where is it? Here. So it's Before the Storm, which is a good read. It's not bad, but I got a lot of lore in there that actually plays into the game. And if you haven't read the book, I don't know, I kind of felt like I missed something. Like the whole Sylvanas motivation is more in the book than is in the game. Because it's prelude to the Battle of Azeroth. I don't know, it's kind of annoying that they like put important lore to the main game into other media. And I suppose you can follow it fine without it. There's a couple of moments, even with the Shadowland, because of the Battle of Azeroth into the Shadowlands. In the Battle of Azeroth, you had the New Zandalari troll tribes, which completely disappeared in the whole Shadowlands thing. Even though they were the major part in Battle of Azeroth. The major part. Even the Kiltarans, which I argue it has a little less part. What am I doing here? Rambling. Less part in the Battle of Azeroth thing. Oh, that's it? Okay. Even had a lesser part, arguably, in the Battle of Azeroth thing. Completely disappeared. They're not mentioned anywhere in Shadowlands. And there's a book, I think it's called Into the Shadow or something. It goes more into the whole Bosamdi thing. I'm talking to you as if you know all this. And if you're not lore savvy, I am so sorry. I don't know. Just rambling about the whole experience of Warcraft. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff in the books that actually kind of annoy me. Oh, well, you died anyway. Annoys me in the whole storytelling of Warcraft. Because that's what I like about this game. It's also it's an addictive gameplay. Let's be real. It's made to give you that endorphin rush every time you level, which I just did. So it's completely made to get you hooked. Let's be real. But the lore stuff is actually what pulls me in. And I haven't played any of the original Warcrafts, like Humans vs. Orcs or Warcraft 2 or 3. Even a remaster. I heard the remaster is absolute shite. So, although it's an RTS, I don't know. I don't like RTS.
Blood and thunder.
Zugzit.
Dabu.
Yep.
So.
What, you calling me? Okay.
Go.
Sure. Also, I like collecting, like armor. Like I said, I'm doing this for the heritage armor. Also, it's an exercise to actually fill a stream without the game actually playing for, or the game filling for me. Ooh, we're gonna kick some peons. Curses peons! They work gathering lumber from the trees in the valley, but they always take naps. I need someone to keep the peons in line. You look like the right orc for my task. Here, take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Look for them underneath trees in the valleys, lousy slacking peons. What? No, it's actually the humans. Oh.
Speak, friend. Strength. May your blades never die.
Oh, disengage. That is such an underrated skill. What disengage actually does is that. Basically jump back. It helped me out so much. There's a couple of boss encounters or moments that you get, like shut up. Not shut up, but shut up. Upwards, or you get launched. And it will take fall damage. But the thing is, with disengage, if you time it right, you can use disengage just before you hit the... There's a gnat here. Sorry about that. You can disengage just before you land and not get hurt. Also, it's very useful in boss encounters for certain things if you want to get out of stuff. Oh, you're not lazy anymore. Okay, I need a sleeping one. Still called lazy. So yeah, disengage is one of my favorite skills. You're not lazy either. So my main is a Beastmaster Hunter, which means you can tame exotic pets. And I was actually like I said, I like collecting like outfits and that kind of stuff, and putting my own outfits together. Mostly because mostly the classic armor things. I don't like the whole flaming and elaborate in-game outfits that much. But also the pets. I've got a lot of exotic pets and spirit animals and that kind of stuff. Although I don't think I'm gonna do pet, or I don't think I'm gonna do the Beastmaster talent with this one. I'm thinking about doing survival because I haven't done survival yet. I did it a bit for PvP because, goddamn, fuck off. Stupid. This is the sting kinds that sting you and get all itchy bumps. Yeah, so I didn't do survival except for the PvP thing because it's I don't know, it sounded like me like a PvP, more like a PvP build. Although with the talent trees nowadays, it's you can go each thing for PvP. Could have gone with the whole tank thing and just get like power boosted through the dungeons. I don't know. The thing is with Warcraft these days, and I'm gonna sound like a crutchy old man, but nobody wants to play the game anymore. You just want to go to the end game and just be like top geared and bored. Like I've played through the gnome heritage armor. I leveled gnome from I don't know 0 to 50 in a couple of days, which is totally different from before because it would take months. But I did a couple of dungeons. Like I said, I don't like doing the dungeon thing in the early levels because it's, people. But I did a couple of dungeons just to cover a couple of levels or something. And people were skipping bosses and skipping storylines, and I was thinking, I was going in, why are we skipping these? Well, we don't need them, or they don't have good loot, or they're not interested, or whatever. I'm like, that's not part of the game. Why do you want to rush to the end so fast? Because in the end, you're just doing something boring every time, just doing the same bloody things, or going to the same pugs, or doing the same raids every freaking week. And I know it's kind of hypocritical because I'm playing this game over and over again and doing the same things over and over again, but I'm still trying to get to areas I haven't been to a lot and doing storylines that I haven't done before. That's why I keep playing it when the new expansion comes out. God damn, you are hard to find. Lazy peons. And also, this stream is an excuse for me to ramble about Warcraft. I think I'm gonna play a little bit more of classic Warcraft, mostly because people. There's a couple of conveniences in the retail version of Warcraft also. The whole this thing. The collections, everything linked together, and you're having your own collection of pets and mounts you can use on every character and that kind of stuff. And looking for group is very convenient if you want to go to the raids but don't have a guild to go to, that kind of stuff. And that's fine for a while, but I don't know, Classic is still, it's more the experience of actually leveling and actually putting the effort in to get to the end level, instead of, oh, I have to go from 1 to 60, get to the end game, and then get interesting. No, it's 1 to 60 is still the game, and people keep forgetting that.
What do you mean?
So yeah, this is an excuse to ramble about that. Yes, but I have to do this first. Holy smokes on the water! Oh, I can tame beast now. Revive pet. Choose one med pet. Isn't it the same icon? Yeah. Feed pet. Never use it. I am so sorry, my pet, but don't use you. Ooh, aspect of the cheetah. Kind of. Yeah, it's might be. I don't know. Kind of self-inflicting pain, but kind of like the aspect of the cheetah before they revamp it. Because if you don't know, aspect of the cheetah makes you run faster, but originally it made your party run faster. But there was a catch. If you get hit, you get dazed and run slower. So it was actually kind of a neat risk to it, to using it, because sometimes you want to just plow through, but if you had enemies, and even low level enemies, if they hit you, you get dazed. And it was so annoying sometimes, but it was also funny if you put aspect on a cheetah and someone in your party just rushes or something and get hit and they get dazed. It was funny. There was a lot more thinking involved in Classic. I think up to the beginning of Cataclysm, because it kind of went dumber in Lich King, but not as ridiculous as it got in later expansions. I think in the end of Cataclysm, when they actually brought in the looking for group for the pug thing, that it got a bit more. Then I understand why Blizzard did this, but what Blizzard did is that the first 3 expansions were actually for the original players. If you came in late, you could still follow it, but it took a lot of effort to get to the end game, and a lot of people, I think, lost interest because of that. So what they tried to do is bring in more people, new players, and keep the new players by dumbing it down, making it more accessible. And for some points, it actually worked. Some things were actually made very accessible and very easy to understand, because they get rid of a lot of the skill tree issues, made it more accessible. Leveling was made more easy. You still had to go through freaking Outland, because freaking Outland leveling was freaking bullshit. So yeah, but they continue that trend, and nowadays it's just, make a character, get it to level 60 or to the new content as quickly as possible. Skip the old content. Who cares about the old content? We do a time traveling thing, but yeah, it's just for fun. It's not like it's part of the game anymore. No, it's part of the game. That's why people wanted Classic. Why people were hyped about Classic. Well, people are still playing Classic. I'll probably be playing Classic again. But yeah, a couple of conveniences like the mounts and that kind of stuff, because I got I have a mount at level 1, which was unheard of before. So I don't know what I'm gonna be leveling. I try to level in classic because I
don't have a target.
don't have much of the this. Like I said, I like the collecting the armor sets. And like I said, I began at the tail end of classic, so I don't have a lot of the classic. Also, the transmogrification, the whole dressing up thing, wasn't a thing before. Was it Cataclysm? I know we had Reforging and Cataclysm. Well, they added it like 4 expansions in or something, 4 or 5 expansions in. So you can dress up, which is, I gotta admit, very fun thing. What do you give me another boots?
Strength and honor. Go forth.
But yeah, I like the leveling classic areas because I don't have a lot of that armor, and I find that the armor in classic more interesting. It is less like extravagant, like later. Let's see if I can find a comparison. So basically, this is all classic stuff. Holy shit! I can't use it because I'm low level. Okay, so this is more classic stuff, like skill armor and that kind of stuff. It looks neat, but then you get into more extravagant things, and I don't know, it gets boring. It's mostly in the shoulders, actually. So classic is more like this, which is pretty standard, and I don't like it, and it has some neat things because this. Actually, that's a later thing. Because of what I'm wearing, that kind of stuff, kind of neat. But they get way over the top eventually, and I don't know, it just don't feel like it's nice anymore. It's more old-fashioned sense. So level 50. We're 1/10 away from freaking orc armor. Although this heritage armor is way overpowered. Heritage armor was mostly just, like I said, to push people through to the end game. You know, I could. No, I want to keep some pace into it. Like I said, the whole heritage armor was made to get people to the end game, which is understandable, but yeah. Like I said, I play through every area, I play through everything, so I don't really want that slow leveling experience except for playing classic, but this isn't classic. The retail thing. What are we doing here? Burning Blade Medallion. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. I need goals in a game, and I don't know, the World of Warcraft has an end game, of course, which I'm not aiming at anymore. I mean, I've got a lot. My main characters are level 60 or 70, and you know, played through the last raid, and I haven't played the last patch, like 10.1, yet. I don't know, this is kind of those moments that you feel like, okay, I'm gonna leave it for a bit, just do other stuff. Like I said, I want to have a goal, and I wanted to get all the heritage armor. And I got everything besides the orc and the orcs and the humans. Because I don't have a high level one of those. I should actually get all the allied races. Meh. I might. I don't know. Not on stream. This is just for fun. Felt like it. I just felt like doing stuff. Yeah.
What do you need? For the Horde.
Feign death! Oh god, that saved my ass so much. It's such an easy skill, it's, I don't know, saved me so much repair damage. Shit, where are we going? That's the thing too, people don't read the quest text anymore. Like I said, I've played this enough that I know what to do. Especially with the whole starting areas, because I played a whole orc before. But never got it to the high level. I think I played the orc on... Might have deleted it on the regular one, but I played an orc on the classic one. Made it a shaman. Shaman Classic was confusing as fuck. I don't know what to do. That's another thing. This is basically me rambling about Warcraft. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just me expressing myself. There's another thing about level or the whole experience of Warcraft now, because the skills are fucking easy to understand. Like my original hunter. Like you see here, I got like. Well, this one is extra even. Was that an original? No, I don't think so. You had 4 action bars, and each of them was full, and I still had some skills in the spell book. In your spell book, you got skills in there. I had everything full. And not everything was a spell. Some were macros or potions or that kind of stuff. Which you needed in some cases. Especially if you wanted to do raids. Raids in Burning Crusade in the classics were intense. Such preparations and that's such things you had to do even to get into the raids. I loved it. I loved the hell out of it. And you can't do that anymore. You can do the classic one. You can play classic and still get the attunement quest for Nex Ramos and Molten Core, that kind of stuff. But in a modern game, you can't do that anymore. You need to be accessible to everyone to get the audience. I don't know. Just being an old man again, but I kind of miss that. Like games you actually had to work for. God. Oh, I can get skills now. I want to get the leatherworking. Yeah. Hunter, leatherworking, skinning. Yeah, that makes sense. Where are they? Alright, an alchemy trainer. The fuck alchemy? Alchemy is boring. Who wants to pick flowers? Shaman trainers. Herbalist, witch doctor in training. God damn it. Because in the human area, you got the... God damn it. I guess I have to go to Razor Hill before I can learn a skill. Yeah. God damn it. You know what? Actually, as much as I'm harping on, this is basically a power leveling thing. As much as I'm harping on the whole making it accessible thing, it has a couple of like quality of life things, like the toys that give you every flight path and you know that.
Greetings, man.
Okay, let's get to Razor Hill and get some skills to pay the bills. I don't know, Warcraft is a game that I absolutely love, but I don't see it surviving that much longer. Like, what is it, 13 euros these days to play it a month? And people obviously are still paying it. So there's still like a core getting there. But I don't see new players entering it. And I think eventually old players are just gonna like stop. Do something else. Especially if something new will come. Because Warcraft is still the main leader of an MMORPG. I mean, undisputed. It's still the king. But if something new would come up and do something that this game doesn't,
Mogra.
then I think World of Warcraft would like sizzle out. Because like I said, it is a very accessible to new players. The new players don't really get it. They don't... Like, they want to experience the game, but the game is actually designed to get you to the end game. But the end game doesn't make sense if you don't play the original game. Like, I have a friend, like Richard, you've seen on the channel. Richard
May your blades never
has tried to get into this game a couple of times. And each time he quit. Because he got forced to play the end game. And he didn't want that. And I can totally understand that. Because there's so much game before the end game. Look at this world. This is just one... Well, let me get a full map. Look at this. Look at this. This was the original. These two lands. Then came Outland. You got this. Then you got Revelation. You got Northern. You got this. You got Cataclysms. And these got changed. Then you got Pandaria. This got added. But everything was leading up to eventually get to the end game. The Dragon Isles. What's that? I don't know. But you have to skip all this to just get to the Dragon Isles. According to the developers. Which is fine if you're leveling an alt. Because that's the thing that you do. You can get an alt and you get power levelable. You can buy and to get to the Dragon Isles. Which is fine for existing players, but new players will find that very, like, why would I want to go there? I don't know what's there. I don't know the story yet. And to be fair, the classic and the Outland things doesn't really match, or doesn't really continue a set story. It's just individual stories of that area. And it bleeds into some things. But it's basically every area has its own storyline, which I like about classics and to a degree Outland. But then you got to like Northern, which was a combined story but individual stories within. And they continued that from there. And I don't know where I was going with this point. I don't know. like like I'm saying, the story isn't like the story in the older areas isn't important enough for the new players, or is important to the new players, but isn't important to the old players. So anyone that wants to try to play this game is going to be very, very disappointed, because they don't know what the fuck is going on. They just know that they need to level to get to the end game, to play the end game, and just do dailies. Basically, fuck the story. Story is for people that are playing this game from the beginning and know every connection. But people that wants to play from the beginning get rushed through the story, which is like catch 22. Now I've been rambling so long that I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know. It's just frustrating that it is an actual game that I actually love. I mean, I've been playing it from beginning, from classics, so that's like very early on. I should get an animal then. Let's get a first pet, shall we? Shall we go for a boar? Shall we go for a scorpion? Oh, boar seems fine for me. I started my hunter with a... Was it a wolf? It's probably a cat. I've got a night elf hunter, so... let's get a boar. You're gonna be Boar Jovi. No! I can't use spaces. So. But I switched to, like I was saying, I switched to a turtle because of the skill set. I don't really need a pet, actually. Just getting this one shot. And then I come to Outland. And eventually in Outland I got a wolf. And that wolf stuck through me through all of Outland. I think a lot of Lich King as well. That was Beastmaster, or I wasn't Beastmaster until end of... Did it switch Beastmaster in Legion? I don't know. Basically the difference is that in Beastmaster you can get exotic pets. It's not like the rare pets. So that was another goal of mine, to get all the rare pets. But in the other class specific things, you can get those pets, and you like stuck to normal pets. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah. I think Survivalist has the Lone Wolf perk that you don't really use your pet. You get a bonus from that. So probably gonna do that. I don't I like pets in games. Like I tried the new Diablo, Diablo 4. Played through a bit, but like the first class that I tried was Necromancer, because you get a freaking you get a freaking army on dead people, which is fun. feel sorry for my boar because it keeps running. Oh, I got it! Oh, you got it. I'm gonna get it! I'm gonna get it! Oh, it's already there. Is that all I have to do? No, I need to... Wow! Strongman! Sorry for your loss. I don't need to kill you. I need to kill you though. Go, my pet. Alright. I don't know, I like collecting stuff in games. Like outfits and that kind of stuff. Not in the achievement kind of guys and things. Just, I don't know, outfits and that kind of stuff. Mounts. As long as it don't take too much time or too much skill. Usually wait like a couple expansions afterwards to get the mounts from the high level end game thing. Also because I don't like people and I don't like playing with people. Fuck people. But yeah, I don't have a guild at the moment. So doing the high level end stuff is just not in the cards at the moment. Especially mythic and that kind of stuff. It takes too much devotion and I don't really want to do that anymore. Fishing trainer. Yeah, I'm not gonna fish. Usually take the fishing thing because, you know, you get like certain pools that has very nice stuff in there, like ship wreckage and that kind of stuff. You can get some nice stuff in there. Yeah.
That's it, Miel. I be getting too old for this.
Ooh, hunter mark.
Spirits be
Not that I can. Not that hunter mark is very useful because they usually end up dead before they can reach me.
You seek me out?
You seek me out? Yeah, man. Please no poison extraction totem near the clattering scorpion. Next we're gonna do some poisoning from the scorpions be running around here. But don't worry, Bombay is not gonna let you hurt. Okay. What are we doing? Sample scorpion venoms collected. Someone is spoiling the spring and the last one trying to tell them what's up portion is clattering scorpions. Okay.
What you want?
Sets of attack plans help with an footholds. Okay. So, fucking hunter trains.
Okay, okay.
Might do a classic stream just to show the difference, because it is very different. This is basically me being an old man and being, oh, Marty! But in classic, in Burning Crusade, you still had to like go to the trainer, get your new skills, level up your... Oh, Lich King has that as well. You have to level up your weapon skills. These days you just get provision in freaking whatever you want. Yeah, like weapon skills, crossbows, guns, axes, polearms, fist weapons, which is something useful for survival hunters, but whatever. Wait, I need to get hit by scorpions, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Let's put you on passive. Up top. There we go. Also, leatherworking. Skinning. No, I don't need skinning in my bar. I need skinning journal. Eventually. I remember. God damn it! I sound like a freaking old man. I remember when I started out with a hunter. Like the first classes I tried was paladin, because the whole healing and like multiple uses type thing. So I started a paladin. I don't think I have it anymore. I probably deleted it somewhere in the past. I think it was like second or third character was a hunter, which is now my main. I don't know where I'm going with this again. God damn it, I keep rambling, I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember taking leatherworking as a skill, and as I thought I like made all the wrong choices, like strategically. Like I made a night elf hunter, and I think at the time the best thing to do was make a dwarf, dwarf hunter. And oh really? Okay. Oh, I don't have that one. Make a dwarf hunter and give it engineering. But I had a dwarf paladin. I'm going to just equip this because I don't have that yet. Because in engineering you can make guns, which is very useful, and also make ammo, which was a thing back then. You even have a quiver, which took up a back slot. There were a lot of things that actually made the game more interesting. Let's just keep it at that. Made it more difficult, but also more interesting. You still play it in classic, I suppose. So I'm just being like an old man for nothing. Scorpion Stinger. What the hell is Scorpion Stinger for? It is white, so it has a use.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Stay away from the voodoo. Okay. Poison me. For fuck's sake. Thank you. Is that a guard? It's a guard. Okay. But anyway, I was saying, like, I remember having skinning and leatherworking as a hunter, and that was like, damn, the leveling was fast on that one. Because a lot of people don't. Basically, every person that don't have skinning as a profession just leaves the animals. And I was going like, ooh, free loot, gimme. I think the skinning was like the fastest leveling of a profession I had back then. Like mining and that kind of stuff was like the whole mining nodes was shared. It's not like person could come there and just, I don't know, with that. Oh, I'm gonna text. Okay, start with that. So yeah, the smart thing was to get engineering, but engineering needs mining, and mining was a bitch because people would keep getting your freaking mining nodes before you could. And skinning, nobody cared about that animal, so I was getting away. And it's not like you don't have any use for skinning. But what I'm trying to say with this is that I didn't care about that much about the whole tactics and the whole meta thing about being the best you can ever be. Just doing it for fun. And I also sexy. I wanted to play a sexy character. Like now. Look at that hunk of man. Or whatever. I hope this is entertaining because I feel like I'm giving like exposition about the game for people that play the game but haven't played the game. You know what I mean? Talking about the past and talking about how it is now. I didn't die. Okay. Let me put my pet on defensive again. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. So, what I will try to do after I get level 10 and I got a choice on where to go. I don't know if I want to do classic or one of the expansions. I mean, I like classic, and I don't have a lot of the armor sets. I also don't have a lot of armor sets of the Draenor or the Pandaria ones, but I don't like those areas. Don't like the armor as well. He's sleeping. Will you wake up? He wakes up. Okay. Leveling up. I like when my pet leveled up. It was like, oh, good job, buddy. I got a wolf from Outland, like I said, and it wasn't an elite wolf. It was like a big ass wolf, and I was like, oh, you're so cool. I want to have you as my pet. And then when I got it, it shrunk down. But I kept its original name, and I kept it through like 3 expansions, I think. Ow! And you was my Fluffy, not called it Fluffy. No, I didn't. But yeah, I don't know. You get kind of attached to your pets back then, especially back then, because you know you do have a revive pet and that kind of stuff. But you had to feed him, you had to keep him happy, and that kind of stuff. Nowadays, it's just another damage booster. I wish I had a rogue so I can rogue out of here and I can do stealth. I don't know if I'm gonna do this more often. Kinda like it. It's like a chill stream and I'm gonna be rambling about World of Warcraft. Like the longest... It's the oldest game and the longest I ever played a game. I don't know, have I played another game? Is this old? I don't think so. Well, I don't know. If you call it, if you call like an expansion, which is basically no, it's not its own game. No, I'm gonna rephrase that, and I'm gonna say no. This is the oldest game I ever. Not the oldest game, the game I've been playing the longest. Because I've revisited some games. I played BioShock like a couple of months ago. Like the original. No, actually the remastered, so yeah. Huh. Did I ever do another game that I... like a vintage game? I don't know. Oh, totem. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, kinda like this lo-fi stream thing. There's not much else. I'm not gonna do the whole fuck FNAF. Just like, honestly, I didn't care about it anymore after like FNAF 3. It's just a location I played, I think. But even that I didn't even finish. I didn't care anymore. Fuck FNAF. I mean, it's an internet sensation and that kind of stuff, but it grew too big. I don't even think that, what's his name, Scott Cawthorn, I think he's called, even intended or even thought it would be this big. Well, probably not, but even like, and this kind of ties into the whole Warcraft thing. I think at some point the developers of Warcraft actually said they had like storylines for like 8 expansions or something. Which is probably they had an outline for it. They didn't have the story for 8 expansions because they don't know what a public opinion of certain like tropes or certain character development is, so they're free to change that course, I suppose. But I don't think that the creators of FNAF, like Scott Cawthorn, which is the creator, I suppose, had any idea on how to continue that story from the first game. I think he had some inklings, there were some unknowns in there, but my guess is that he didn't know where to follow that because he didn't know if that was a great success. And I'll say that during the developments of the games, like the second one, the third one, and especially the third one and the fourth one, and it's just the location one, he knew that there was a huge community to dissect every part of that lore in that game, to get it out there, and he planted seeds in there. But I really don't think he meant to do that in the first game. He kept some things vague for people to speculate, but I really don't think he had it thought of from the start, like at all. And people think that he did, like he was some genius lore writer specialist that thought of everything from in advance. Well, you fucking poison me, you stupid goddamn. Okay, die. But then again, maybe he did. I don't know. Benefit of the doubt, I suppose. Oh, there we go. God damn it, that bastard before didn't do anything, and this one doesn't immediately. These are the quests I really hate. Like the quest that actually makes you get certain things at certain times, like this one, like getting a certain status effect and then doing it, or getting enemies to a certain amount of health before you can do the quest. Oop, sorry. Does have help with my skinning though. How long have I been streaming? Shit, has it been an hour? God damn. Oh, did I miss it? Sorry. Need a bubble. Well, let's get to level 10 and then call it a night, shall we? Oh, give it to me. Come on. Come on. Fuck you. Got it. Now you die. Yeah, I want to find out what scorpion stingers are for. I remember, I know that there's an item called like light feather or something, which used to be used for a spell from mages called Lightfall. Just make you slow down. Reagent 4. Scorpion surprise. Oh, it's a cooking thing. Ha! Who knew? Okay. But I don't think light feathers are used for anything else anymore. It still has a white text. White text meaning that it's used for something. Oh, so that's the quest that I accidentally picked up there. Never mind. Come along, little scorpion. There we go. And now you die. Ooh, I found a cloak. Looks like shit. Wait, don't I have a cloak, a heritage cloak? Heirloom cloak, even? I do. What did I? Oh, Jesus. No, no, well, just one, and just one is enough. I don't have a ring. No, I don't know how to get a ring. I think there's a quest. No, is it a quest? I don't know. Where do you get a heirloom ring? Yeah.
Hello, man.
Hi, man. How you doing? Look here. Aspect of the turtle. So useful as well. There's a lot of useful. Like Hunter is my favorite class just because of the usefulness and the survivability of it. Because I have like done so much like group level shit just with the Hunter because of the pat. If you have a pat and like a turtle, that kind of stuff, you have a shield, you have a with the spirit animals like the beastmastery things, you have a heal. If you keep your pet up with healing, you basically have a healer, a tank, and a DPS, which is all you need. So I've done so much elite quests.
Good luck.
With just a hunter.
Talk to me.
Later.
And that's why I like playing a hunter. It's my favorite. It's my bee. It's my poopy. And I'm gonna go. That's all I want to say about it. I've been drinking a bit. Let's just keep it out. I'm a little bit tipsy. Tipsy. I'm drinking scotch. It's a nice scotch though. It's a good one. It's an smoky scotch. Alright, back to the game. Alright, level 8. Nice. Oh, he's in here. Okay. So the goal is to get to level 50. Double. Also, we need the reputation to get to Revert with Orgrimmar. So we kind of need to keep in this neck of the woods. Kill 6 Northwatch Marines, Northwatch Sharpshooters, and Lieutenant Piltier.
Go for
Yep,
victory.
sure. Exactly.
Interesting.
Ooh, Kalter's treasure, eh?
Hi, back.
Still think the goblins would be a neutral class like the Pandarans. I know where they put it with the horde, but I don't know who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to the World of Warcraft like experienced players or the newbies.
Magraw, go forth to victory.
So a little bit of backstory. The goblins were always a presence in the World of Warcraft.
Strength.
And well, was like the neutral, like skeeving trader, profit hoarding kind of people. But they're neutral mostly. And mostly associated with the horde though.
What can I help you with?
More on the horde side.
Your blades.
But there's Bloody Bay and that kind of stuff, and Kyrgyzstan and Wretched, which are neutral terrains. But they're mostly in horde territory, so I know why they
Brawlhall.
would make them horde. Because they were horde characters, but I don't know, it kind of felt like they were neutral. Like I thought when in Cataclysm they introduced the Worgen and the Goblins, and the Worgen for the Alliance and the Goblins for the Horde. But if they did the Ogre as Horde, although I don't know, classes you have for Ogre, so you would have the Warrior, the Mage, Warlock, and the Shamans, possibly? I don't think Rogues. I don't know. Rogue is a bit... I don't see that happening. Hunter, maybe. Hunter is like neutral. Every class could have a Hunter. Yeah, Hunter. Probably Hunter. Priest? No. No priest. So yeah, you had a pretty diverse class system you could get from the whole ogre thing. I don't know how you would tie it into the story of Cataclysm, because the goblins were pushed out of the islands, and then, or that specific cartel was pushed out of their islands, and then joined the Horde. I don't know. I felt like goblins were like chaotic neutral at best. Like not either Horde or Alliance. But, you know. I don't know why they, when they would like add the goblins to the whole roster. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, there. Okay. That's the thing about this game. I can zone out completely and just do everything automatically, and just have a video or a podcast or whatever next to me and just chill out. And that's the part of this game that I actually enjoy. It's a chill experience. It's not exactly difficult to play, especially except you want to do the Mystic Plus and that kind of stuff, and the high level Mystic grading kind of things. But if you just do it like mellowing, just a little dungeon here and there, and just questing, that kind of stuff, it's just relaxing. It's just nice. If you want to go deep, you can go deep, but you don't have to. It's fine. I like it. It's just chill.
Mogra, be safe for the Horde. Yahoo!
Just do what you want. So far we're just gonna do to level 10. I don't know, we're gonna play it again and just rambling on about World of Warcraft. I don't know, it's just nice to be rambling. I really feel like an old man sometimes. Hi! Excuse me. Like an old man just being grumpy and being, oh, my day, everything was better. No, it wasn't. Shut up, Grandpa. Back then, everything was different. I'll give it that. It was different. Not necessarily better. Some things were better, some things were worse. Even now, some things are better, some things are worse. So it's like a 50-50 split around there.
Go for the victory.
Wow, that's the most profound thing I spewed all night. Razor Hill, buying with Razor Hill. We're going back to Razor Hill. Yeah, Razor Hill. You know, I remember playing Guild Wars first. Oh, why was that so difficult to say? That was my first introduction to the whole MMORPG kind of things. Never grabbed me. I don't know, I figured out the concept pretty quickly. It's not a hard concept to get. It's basically like any RPG. You level up, you put stuff and skills and that kind of stuff. But this was the first MMORPG that I really got into. And I think I played it with my sister for a bit, but I don't know, we didn't really like get into the hardcore stuff. Even my brother-in-law and I played it a bit. Like I said, I started with the whole end of Classic, and back then I wasn't really like researching anything. I was just playing it for fun. I was just, goofing off, doing stuff. Didn't really know what I was doing. And I think some schoolmates and me were playing then, and eventually I got into a guild, just randomly. Like nothing, like, back then you had a lot of guild spamming in the chat. I just got into a guild that I thought, oh, okay, they're looking for someone. Someone. Hello. Can you use me? Anyway, I got into the raiding and Karazhan, which I argue is still the best freaking raid ever. I love Karazhan. It's just spooky and intriguing and lovely. This was the first raid I have been in. In for the Burning Crusade, the only raid I've been in. Now we did rules at some point, I think. But that was one of those periods after a while I stopped playing, I think. I picked it up back in the Wrath of the Lich King. No, the guild disbanded because of internal conflicts, whatever. And then I played the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King on my own. And then I saw a Dutch guild, and I got into it, and you know, it was very fun. That was the best period of playing World of Warcraft for me. The Lich King and the Cataclysm. God, I love that period. That was fun. Met so many fun people, and I don't really get in touch anymore because, like I said, it's just periods. It's like a wave. You get into it and you just feel like it. Oh, it's awesome, and then it just goes. Oh, I'm bored. I'm gonna play something else. And that happens with me with this game, and I lost contact with the guilds, and the guild disbanded, and you know. It's kind of a shame. I miss my old guild mates. It's fun. Just playing in the late in the night and just horsing around, and yeah, it was fun. Wasn't like a serious raiding guild or anything. Like we did the did we do Icecrown? I think we did Icecrown. We finished Oldham, I'm pretty sure. Oldham was fun. Oldham was awesome. Like Karazhan and Oldham was chef's kiss. Icecrown? Meh. Undead. I don't know. Didn't really get me. I know that people like authors and that kind of stuff because of Warcraft 3. Like I said, I never played Warcraft 3 and didn't really like Warcraft or RTSs that much. Meanwhile, I'm slaughtering all these people in the name of the Horde, I suppose. Whatever. Like I said, this is a nice game to just zone out and just, you know, do other stuff, other stuff in between. It's a shame you can pay $13 for it a month, but you know. And that's the thing that I think this game is eventually is gonna kill itself, is just a paywall. Like Guild Wars, which I mentioned before, was just a one-time purchase. You bought it and you had it. But this is just a pay monthly type thing. I haven't used my board yet. Didn't need to, actually. And like I said, new players are hard to get. Well, I feel I haven't talked to a new player getting into this game, but I still feel that, I don't know, people wouldn't get into it because you get so rushed, which is fine for an existing player, but a new player, I don't know, you probably get like, well, I didn't get any of it. So yeah, I don't. God, I just realized I paid Blizzard like a fucking mint to play this game. Keep in mind, I don't care about the cosmetics, the pets, the mounts you can buy, or the character transfers, that kind of stuff. Fuck that. I don't care. I like cosmetics in the game by collecting them from doing bosses and that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't buy it. That's cheap. Cheap. That's not why I play the game. I don't want to pay to get my freaking custom. I want to play the game to get the custom. But I played so much Warcraft that I must have put I can thanks tens of $1,000 in there. $10,000 probably, because this game came out. When did it come out? Hold on. $2004. So little shy of 20 years. So going from, I think I entered it 2006. Burning Crusade. No, not Boring Crusade. Burning Crusade. Burning Crusades. $2007. So let's say I started at 2006. I played for 19. Excuse me. 2006. So I played it for like 17 years. Let's say 17 years. Times 12. Hold on, let me get a calculator because I am too wasted to get the right answer to that. So it's about $13 a month times 12 for a year times 17. Oh, okay. So if I play continuously from 2006 to 2023, I would have paid a little shy of 27,000 euros. And keep in mind I played like 1 or 2 years off, which means like 12. So about 300 less. So yeah, okay, 2,000. That's an expensive game. I paid about 2,000 euros to play this game.
Well,
It's ridiculous.
pleasure doing business with you. If you ever need anything,
I'm on level 10 yet. God damn it. Wow, 2,000 euros for this game. It's weird. If someone came up to you, here's a game, you're gonna pay 2,000 euros for it. I was gonna go like, fuck that! Hell no! So I wonder why Blizzard actually keeps this like a monthly payment type thing. Because I know that like the core players will probably be still playing this regardless. I don't know. I don't know the statistics of it. If Blizzard is still making more money about the monthly subscription or just the whole new purchases, or the like the oh, apparently your request. Okay. I don't think they make the most money with like the character transfers or the paths or the mounts or that kind of stuff. I think it's still the... I don't know. I don't know how Blizzard is making profit as this game. If it's still the monthly thing, like the monthly subscription thing, or if it's like revenue from other sources. I haven't looked into it actually. Never really cared, to be honest. I don't know, I'm just trying to get this. Like I said, this stream is more like an exercise for me to actually get the conversation going and not let the game actually speak for me. So far, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I mean, people are watching this will probably disagree. Well, if they disagree, they won't probably be watching this. I am rambling. I don't know. Okay, need one more of these guys and just get out and just get a level up. To be honest, I am kind of like spent. That's the thing about this game. This game actually tells me when... I don't know. I used to play this like for hours and hours and hours, even letting like... Well, not social life, but I don't have social life. I'm recluse. But letting not work, schoolwork get deteriorated by this game. And that was only a couple of years, to be honest. It was just 2 years. And afterwards I was like, fuck, I need to fucking do this and just get my life together and just finish my school education. But it did a lot of good in the end, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, this was such a time sink that it kind of got like ridiculous. Oh, everything. There we go. But nowadays it kind of like tells me when I'm done, or my physical, I don't know, being. I don't know, not physical being, but I kind of feel like, okay, I'm done. After like a couple of hours, I'm not really feeling I don't want to play anymore. Which is kind of like a good thing to have, I suppose. A lot of people actually go like way over the limit and just throw themselves at certain stuff like World of Warcraft or League of Legends or any other like online games, or not even online games, but just games in general. People just get lost in these kind of stuff. And I was like that when I was like in my 20s. Nowadays I'm feeling I have a pretty good cutoff. Pretty good point that I was saying, okay, that's enough. Gonna do something else. Not always that. Oh, I needed to get back out there. I'm gonna fly in and just stay there for a bit. Not with everything. Some things I'm still like. No, I'm not struggling. I'm still like finding my place, I suppose. But yeah, with gaming, I'm feeling I'm pretty good about myself, about knowing when to stop, when to, when enough is enough. No, I don't know if this is the game that taught me that, or if it's any other game. But anyways, I leveled to level 10. Took me 2 hours ish. Took me, let's see. Oh, not even. I think an hour and a half. So that just shows you how fast you can actually level in this game. And now I'm level 10. I can actually go to dungeons. And dungeon walking, especially if you're a tanker or a healer, especially a tank. I think tanks are higher demand. But you get through the game so fast. And tanking, yeah, I think, tanking and healing is a very boring role to have. And I know people think they're more important than DPS, because DPS just do damage. If the healer heals tank, they can kill it eventually. But healing and tank is so fucking boring, and I'm gonna save that topic for the next time I'm gonna stream, because I want to ramble some more about World of Warcraft, for fuck's sake.